Well, they are the English band who, along with Oasis, championed the Britpop scene of the 90s with all the swagger and style that mirrored their sound. Now the boys are back with a new album called The Magic Whip and a tour which will have them here next month. I spoke to guitarist Graham Coxon about the return of Blur. The iconic Britpop group led by Damon Albarn blew us away back in the day, but success certainly took its toll on the London four-piece.
When we were a big band at the end of the 90s, it was difficult to instigate any kind of breather, you know. To stop the car, the Blur car, we had to sort of crash it.
They crashed and burned, with guitarist Graham Coxon leaving in 2003, the group dissolving shortly after.
Press made more of it than it actually was, as usual. There was no great big fights, blah, 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 blah. And when I met up with Damon again, we had a bit of cake, you know, on a doorstep somewhere, and everything was fine. Everything was seemed under threat in the 90s. Your career, friendships, relationships, you know, girlfriends, everything. It was the people that were enjoying the Britpop years weren't the groups, I don't think. It was the people who worked in record labels, people in press companies that were all having a great time.
So many people make all go hand in hand.
Putting aside their differences, the band got back together for a spell of live performances in 2008.
You know, any friendship, and a long-term friendship, especially in the music business, goes through the mangle somewhat. And I think it was a good thing for everybody. It allowed everybody to find themselves a little bit more and come back.
In their time apart, bassist Alex James found his own country house to retreat to. Coxon and frontman Damon Albarn pursued their music elsewhere.
The future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
And drummer Dave Rowntree even had a stab at politics.
I wanna be with you.
Now they're back together with new material, and it feels right.
We seem to be this extended clan, and for you know, more and more little uns running around the place. So all that's the stuff that I like. Yeah, it's lovely, all that.
Blur's reputation for dynamic live shows is well founded, but what toll does it take?
Emotionally, that's quite a commitment to drag yourself through 2 hours. You know, it's longer than a lot of movies, but it's a good challenge. You know, physically, it's a good challenge, and it's always been a thing of Blur to keep up a kind of intensity physically with a performance. And they never get older at the front of the gigs. You know, they always seem to be the same age. They've been the same age for 20 odd years, which is really strange. All the older ones go toward the back, and the new ones are smiling and excited, and that's I suppose that's what I like the best.
Yes, there's plenty to smile about. Blur's album, The Magic Whip, is out now, and their Australian tour kicks off July the 25th in Sydney with Splendour In The Grass. They're headlining, and then Melbourne and Perth. All the dates and details are on our website. Blur, heading back our way. Carlos and Sylvia.
Band too, Dickie.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll be going to that.
Yeah, terrific. We'll be raging on in the front row.
Absolutely. Getting my head checked
you know.
by a jumbo jet.
Yeah.
Go on, keep going.
You have to explain that
It's
to
lyrics
people. Yeah.